Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back, dude, to another episode of the YoYoYo podcast with Martina and Hooter. And that's way too loud, but thank you, Chris, for lowering it. How the hell is everybody doing? What is up, Dad?
What's up, Hooter? How you doing?
You know me out here in paradise with you. My favorite place to be.
Fuck yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the YoYoYo podcast. What's up?
I told you we get a lot of viewers. We have already 23.
Nice. This motherfucker.
Pumped up.
We're live on Facebook too. So if we're addressing people on Facebook, to those of you who are listening to the podcast, it's because there's some comments coming in right now and shit. But anyway, we're still fucking here, Hooter. A lot has happened since I last saw you.
Look, a lot has happened. I'm sorry to all the fans out there. I had to cancel my tour. The Father of the Year tour with Hooter Moreno. And look, a lot of those dates hopefully can be rescheduled. But if they're not, look, I'm sorry, guys. You guys are going to be able to get your full refund. And look, thanks to the Rona, it's time to, I'm forced to take a break, man. Get off the,
Get off the grind.
Get off the rat wheel, you know?
Hey, man.
I always say, don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life.
You know, Hooter, I think that you are wise beyond your years. The way that you have just captured the sentiment that is, taking over right now. I think people are just you know what's fucking funny, Hooter?
Tell me, Dad.
A week ago, we came in here. And we were talking all kinds of shit. We were talking about, listen, a week ago, people were making jokes about the fucking coronavirus. There was a shit ton of memes. Mexicans were doing the fucking coronavirus cumbia. Not just Mexicans. I should blanket that with Latinos. We're doing the cumbia. There was kids dancing with a fake bug, a virus bug on the goddamn stage. People were, we even said that some people were going as far as to calling it the fucking Kung Flu.
The Kung Flu. Everybody was Kung Flu fighting.
And so since last Monday, however, boy, has shit fucking escalated. Shit has gone from 0 to 100 in those short fucking 8 days, dude, or 7 days, whatever the fuck days it was. We came in Monday, and yeah, people were talking about it, and people were like, it still was something that was somewhere else, right?
Correct.
And now, holy fuck, whatever the fuck you want to believe is irrelevant. It's affecting everybody, whether you fucking like it or not. Whether you think it's a conspiracy theory, whether you think it's real, whether you think it's fake, none of that matters.
It don't matter.
It's the reality is that it's affecting every motherfucker out there, and the shit is changing every fucking minute. It's not like people, like, I trip out on people that are putting up videos and this is what you need to know. Dude, what you need to know changes from fucking hour to hour, and in some cases minute to minute. You know, I had to, you log in and that's all you're overwhelmed with. And I'm not trying to do this whole thing on the coronavirus. I'm just fucking
gloom and doom.
I'm just trying to address what I don't know what the fuck is going on is the best way to fucking say this, dude. I'm just in the dark as everybody else.
All that, bro.
And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what.
Who God knows.
God knows what's going on. Only God. You know what's crazy is that you are somebody who doesn't listen to the news on a regular basis. You know more about Sports Center than you do about.
I know more about Pornhub than I do
about the news.
Yeah.
But yesterday you hit me up and you're like, hey, fucking, did you hear the statement by Garcetti? And I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you knew who Garcetti was, to be honest. No disrespect, but it's not your world.
I thought that was the fucking Padres third baseman. No, dude. I caught myself. Bro, It's so crazy. What is it? Day 5 without sports now?
I think so, yes.
I don't know what to do with myself. It's I'm looking at the goddamn debate highlights, bro. Those are my highlights.
Shut the fuck up.
Those are my highlights.
You're watching the debate highlights.
Yes, dude. Those are my highlights now.
Okay.
I have no idea what to do with myself, bro. There's
Right.
no fantasy. There's no betting. There's no nothing, dude. It's just, there's nothing to watch as far as sports related stuff. So I found myself like so caught up in the news, but just like everybody else who's always caught up in the news, I find myself stressing out and being super fucking paranoid and being in such a bad mood. Like every 5 minutes I look at something news related and I'm like, oh, that's it. It's getting worse and worse. It's fucking shittier and shittier. So
I'm not
rest
trying to
my
call
case.
you out, but you did say that after listening to Garcetti, it made you feel better.
Oh, yes.
After you listen to the mayor, I mean, I know right now you're saying it's like it stresses you out more. So either you lied to me then, or you're making shit up right now.
No. That video that when Homeboy showed up and addressed everybody, that did make me feel a lot better. When that fool said, "Hey man, stop buying more shit than you need. There's plenty of food. Relax. There's no need to fucking."
And of course, government officials never lie.
Yeah. He said, "You're not gonna get evicted. Your utilities aren't gonna get shut off. Like, that's what that's what causes panic."
Athena Sterling just said that you could do Gurgan Pro with debates.
With debates?
Yeah.
Listen,
Are you still doing Gurgan Pro, by the way?
I'm still doing Kudakan Pro.
Even though there's no
still
sports.
strong. And here's the deal. That's the fucking curveball.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to sit on the pitch and wait on it.
I think what you should fucking do is get your phone, record your chickens racing, just put them from a line to line, and they're going to go wherever they go. But you could bet on the fucking chickens live, and so you could have a video and have people vote live on the chickens and see who
you
wins.
got.
Yeah.
I
And
like
give out
that
a prize
idea.
for the
I
winner.
like that idea.
Give out a prize.
Also, kids can't catch it, so I'm thinking of having like some sort of kids fucking Olympics in my backyard, bro. Because we need something, okay? We need something.
The Kids Olympics.
Little League's fucking canceled. It's just we're gonna have kids performing Olympic sports, but without audience, dude. You know?
Little League might be the new MLB.
Yeah, no, Little League got canceled.
There's no more Little League, homie.
There's no more Little League.
Well, I know, but
everything's good. Everything's
Everything
canceled.
canceled.
Tell them. Movie theaters,
Canceled.
breweries,
Canceled.
restaurants,
Canceled.
bars,
Canceled.
all of it, dude.
It's done. So it went from, and again, I'm not trying to make this whole thing about gloom and doom.
Nah, welcome to another episode of Gloom and Doom with Martin Moreno.
But this shit went to, we're recommending that groups of 250 or more, the groups no larger than 250. And then it went to, we recommend groups no larger than 100. That then got decreased last night, I want to say, to we recommend groups no larger than 50, gatherings of more than 50 people. Today's recommendation, not a law, not enforced, but the federal government is saying, try to limit your contact to 10 people or less. That's pretty much some people's family.
Yeah.
You know, it's 10 people.
Yeah, dude. If you have a family and you live with your parents still, that's the household.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you have extended family staying with you and shit like that. Or that's your family and somebody comes to visit. You know, 2 families of 4. That's pretty much you round up, right?
School's out,
Uh-huh.
and it's not even summer, mommies and poppies. I mean,
I'm taking my cue from the NBA because when they canceled, everybody else started canceling.
yeah,
And so now I think that they just said they're not coming back until summer.
till June.
Till June. Okay. So, and I think that I'm not trying to get political here, but I know that the Trump administration did make a statement and they're saying get prepared for this thing to go till maybe July or August.
You know, before all this started going down, I thought my dream was to just lay up at my house, not have to do anything, just chill, hang out at home all day. And, bro, doing that or trying to do that is work. it is a job.
Yeah,
to
dude.
try.
You can only watch so much fucking TV.
You can only watch a certain amount of TV, dude.
Correct.
You start to go insane.
You start getting cabin fever, as they call it, if
oh,
you will.
and all I did was Friday, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, we had to go out and get groceries. And, dude, it's like I was happy. I mean, usually I'm happy to come to the studio, but today I was even extra happy, dude, to come out.
Let me, some of the comments that are coming in, all right? Somebody put, have you been to Walmart? I have not been to Walmart, but I will say that I've seen video of Walmart. And I've seen video of markets where the cupboards, where the shelves are bare. And again, they might say, yeah, there's a bunch of shit out there. But to answer the questions, I have been to some stores, and it's like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
It looks like a bomb went off, bro.
Yeah, it does look like a fucking bomb went off. Somebody said that they're about to graduate. And
they don't know.
And they don't know now. So a lot of things are on hold. You know, everything's on hold. This thing has put the entire fucking world on hold, and the uncertainty of not knowing. So yesterday, go ahead. You were gonna say something.
Some homie asked how it affects comedians. Dude, there's no shows, bro.
The shows that me and you do, they're up until a week ago, we could have still done them. It's not like we're drawing.
No, but from here on out, from here till summer,
it's gonna take. Yeah, anything that was booked is no longer booked. So it's affecting comedians at all levels. Comedians that are selling out arenas. And theaters aren't able to go out there and work. Comedians that were doing clubs aren't able to go out there, and comedians that were doing off the grid shit in alternative venues, DIY, do it yourself shit. Like when we went to Vegas the last time, we did a warehouse show, which was fucking that is no longer
over.
That's over, and so. But not just comedians. That just affects our world. But think about all the fucking restaurants. I think as of midnight in Los Angeles,
it was over.
There's no restaurants, no bars, we just said canceled.
You got to hit a drive-through or order takeout, dude.
You know what's crazy? Like, we do a lot of cooking at home, and now even more. Than who wants to go to a fucking restaurant right now? I'm not trying to go to a fucking restaurant. But there are people who don't know how to cook, don't cook, are used to getting all their meals on the road or delivered. And then there's people who don't have the ability to cook. How many studio apartments don't have a kitchen or a refrigerator where it's easy to go out every day on a regular day to go out and get your shit? But now they're like, hey, where the fuck am I going to get my fucking shit? What the fuck?
For sure.
Yesterday, I was going stir crazy. It was Sunday. And it was like I don't know. And it's not like it's been, months of this fucking lockdown.
It's been 2 days, though. It's been 2 days. So let's hear it. Finish.
I said to myself, I can't be cooped up anymore. I need to get out. And then I looked at Chiki. I said, let's go for a walk. So we go for a walk around the block, and then we see people walking, and they have masks, and everybody's keeping their distance. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck, man? Like, this is it feels like the end of the world type of like,
there is that kind of vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's very empty. It's very like, who else is out here?
And the people that you see out there are like wearing masks, and they're very like, they're out there like walking. A lot of people are walking their pets because you got to take your pet out too. So those are the people that you're seeing out there. And I'm like, okay, where is everybody? And I'm like, okay, let's just fucking, you know what? Let's go to Venice Beach. Chiki's like, huh? I'm like, well, let's go to Venice Beach. Fuck this shit. Now, again, there was no call to stay at home and nothing like that. Dude, there's still people going to bars in close proximity with each other.
You know what? That's very true. That now, those people weren't at-risk people at the bars.
There was a lot of at-risk people at the bars.
I did see a lot of my homies fucking posting stories, taking shots and shit.
So I'm thinking to myself,
fucking mind?
So I'm thinking to myself, if these people are in this close quarters like this, the beach is air and ocean breeze, and it's going to be safer than being in a bar or restaurant, which we're still open, mind you.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the safe place to go, and I find comfort in the ocean. I find comfort in the sand. I love the beach. That's I body surf, and so I said, I want to put my feet in the sand. Let's go to the fucking beach. Let's get out of here. And
this was before the mayor's speech.
Correct. Before anything went down. Shit was already going down. So we get to Venice, and to find parking near there, other than paying like, $10, $20, you're going to drive for a minute. We found parking almost immediately off of, what's that street?
Venice Boulevard.
No, Pacific and Washington, right around there.
Okay.
I think that's Pacific. That
Honestly,
crosses Washington.
just Pacific and Washington do cross,
Mhm.
but just getting to Venice Beach
Was easy.
on a Sunday
Yeah, it's
is
hard.
a fucking
Mission.
Dude.
Mission. We jumped on we were there in less than, from house to beach, it probably was less than between 10 to 15 minutes.
Now, let me ask you this:
Uh-huh.
that wasn't a red flag to you?
I was saying to myself, this is a lot lighter than it usually is. Okay, not a red flag by any stretch of the imagination. It's a lot lighter. It's a lot lighter. This is not typical traffic.
Okay.
We get there, we find parking. I'm like, okay, there's gonna be less people here. I would go out on a limb, and I don't know. I'm no goddamn mathematician,
You're just a professional guesser.
I'm a professional guesser.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that there might have been a quarter of the people walking around Venice Beach.
Now I'm asking you again. That wasn't a red flag?
Okay, there was probably about 25% of the people. It was probably a quarter of the people that were typically. If it would have been 100 people, there was 25 people.
Not even the street performers were performing.
The street performers were there, but to no crowd, which was interesting because those are guys that's their income.
Their money.
That's their money, and Sunday is their day. A Sunday with the sun, because the sun it was a beautiful fucking day yesterday. Most people don't know that because they were inside, so I thought to myself, how soon before I'm not allowed to do this? How soon before? Because I don't know if you saw, but there's curfews now in some states. Some states have said there's a curfew. You're in by 8 till 8 to 5. Nobody's on the streets.
Yeah.
Will that affect us here? And how soon before they say you can't gather at the beach, you can't gather here, you can't gather there? And before that happened, and maybe it was irresponsible of me, and a little selfish of me to want to go put my feet in the sand. But who knows now with the warnings that are coming, how long before I'm able to do that again.
Okay.
So I did do that, and I did fucking
Risk it all. Are you
I didn't
over
risk
50?
shit. I did. Of course I am.
Okay.
Yes.
So you, my friend, are at risk.
Okay.
You should have gone to a playground. There's plenty of sand there, bro.
Listen.
You should have gone. You should have gone to Home Depot and bought a bag of sand, bro. Build yourself a sandcastle at home. Are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I still don't regret. I don't think that was as irresponsible as being at a fucking bar. Okay. Now, look, the other side of it is that I also don't think. Yes, you keep calling me high risk.
You are high risk. What are you talking about?
They say 65 and older is high risk. Okay,
Bro.
Okay, I'm fucking 51 still. By the way, just FYI. Okay, and I'm not saying go to the beach, and I'm probably not going to go anymore for a while. All right.
But
I said, look, there's a lot of people backing me up. Thank you, Mego Beth, saying, I don't think going to the beach was a bad idea. Thank you. Somebody said risk taker. I don't know that's... this cocksucker, I don't know if he's making fun of me. Man's too edgy. I feel like you're my dad and you're grounding me for doing something irresponsible. And to be honest, I don't think it was that irresponsible. I think that it made me feel good to be at the beach.
I think
To take
like,
a deep breath.
I mean, bro, it's just like, dude, okay. So for me, I know if I get it, I'm more on the gonna be all right side, right?
Yes.
Along with Pilla and along with my kids, because nothing happens to them. But what I'm afraid of is catching it and then giving it to someone who's near and dear to my heart, right?
Okay.
So I don't want to give it to you, dude.
Right.
Right?
I don't want it.
And maybe you aren't high risk, but maybe you are. Like, I'm not gonna go visit the Nina, dude. And now the Nana gets it because of me, bro. Because I wanted to go to the beach one day and feel sand between my toes. Are you out of your mind, dude? I just feel like, dude, it's been 2 days.
Yes.
We're gonna risk it all at Venice Beach, bro.
No. I'm like I said, I don't know how soon before they say, don't leave your fucking house, you monkeys.
And then
Stay in.
And then it's not.
And I'm
even-
like, okay, that's gonna be rough.
it's not even summertime, bro.
But the weather was so nice. Okay, look. Okay, regardless.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I'll take the abuse, but again, I don't regret going to the fuck. Now, if fucking a week from now I'm coughing and I'm deathly ill, I'll be like, or deathly ill, then I'll be like, oh shit, maybe I should. And who knows that I caught it at the beach? I could have caught it at Vaughn's. I could have caught it at Smart and Final. If I were, and look, I'm not.
And also, you're a talker, dude.
What do you
You
mean?
love to talk to people.
I was talking to people.
You see what I'm saying? This is the problem. This is the problem. You are the problem, dude. I think it is more responsible than going to a bar. It's the same thing. You love to talk. Hey, so what's the deal? Yeah, well, I heard it. Look, I'm here in Venice Beach because I don't know if they're going to let us come out. Then there's another wacko telling you the same thing. Exactly. That's why I have me and my family out here in the sand, dude.
The other reason is I wanted to go see who's out here.
Other whack jobs. That's who.
Who's out and about? I wanted to know. You know?
That's hilarious, man.
I just wanted to see who was out, you know, and about and
That
shit.
is so funny.
And
And so what's next week, bro? Where are you going next week? Santa Monica Pier?
canceled.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't think anything is going to be accessible to mass crowds anytime soon, to be honest.
No, dude.
It's not like it's going to get better. Like, it's been, like I said, the escalation over the last few days has been such that it's like, fuck it, man. You just better buckle the fuck down. You better buckle down and figure out what to fucking do. I was looking forward to coming in here.
Yeah.
And look, we haven't been on Facebook Live in a minute because it's usually the daytime. People are at work, you know. I didn't know who was going to tune in right now. But I figured at this point, fuck it. Let's just go live and see what everybody's up to. What is this doing? With people. Look, Beto also, I don't know
That's
where he
hilarious.
works, but he's going back to work right now. He's at work. Where do you work, bro, that you're so indispensable that you have to be there? Be safe out there, Beto, somebody said. So closed private event at a brewery. What does that mean? Hey lady, how you doing? Blah blah blah.
Oh, it's a wedding that she's going to.
Oh, got you. Don't want 50 or more in enclosed spaces like churches. No, but the recommendation is now dropped to 10. And now I don't know that that's a law or how soon they'll enforce that. But if it's no more than 10 people, then that's pretty much every fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
Joseph Gomez is at work. Where do you work, Joseph Gomez, that you need to be there?
Okay, the next 10 comments. Don't comment anything unless you're telling us where you're.
Where? Yeah, if you're at work right now, let us know where it is that you work. That
Don't
is
just
not
say I'm at
shutting
work.
down. Yeah.
I'm on my lunch break.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, where the fuck are you? It's
Barely
so
clocking in.
And by the way, it's so fucking important that you're there that you have time to be on the goddamn live.
Yeah. Hilarious.
You know what the fuck? Let's see. I'll be at work tomorrow. I'm a nanny for 2 doctors. It will be a 10-hour day for the next few weeks. Okay. So if you're a nanny taking care of kids, and you're working for a doctor, that makes sense because doctors are needed. But if you're a nanny and you're,
Someone's got to watch those kids, dude.
I guess so. Let's see. I work at a nursing home. Yeah, that's not going to shut down.
Yeah, that's scary.
DHS, Homeland Security.
Dude, I'm going to tell you guys something right now. If the casinos in Vegas are closing, things are going to be closed, bro. If those fools, we're talking about so much money.
Billy from Iowa, he works in food distribution. People still need to eat. Yes.
Yeah.
Bill, answer me this. Everybody's
Riddle
saying
me
that
this,
there's
Bill.
plenty of food. You work in food distribution. Is there any fucking shortage or anything like that?
Should we be worried about shortages?
Should we be worried? Ding, 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 ding. This is just in from our correspondent in Iowa, Bill.
Hello, Bill?
Yeah.
Are you on the line, Bill?
Are you online? Did we lose Bill? We'll come back to Bill.
This is Bill waiting for us. Yeah.
Well, there is a delay.
Yeah, we on? Yeah.
Casino in Riverside, Iowa is closed. I'm sure casinos are fucking closed, dude. Casinos are dirty as fuck, dude.
Dirtiest.
They're dirty before all this. You're touching chips. You're next door to people. So many people here in Vegas are getting laid off, but the Wynn is paying their employees. All the companies that are paying their employees big fucking props.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Did you see the fuck? Iowa City Walmarts are empty. Gotcha. I will say that supplies are trickling in. So the
But
supply
is it panic mode, bro?
Yeah, should we be panicked if the supplies are trickling in? A trickle means it's just it's not a gusher.
It's a trickle. It's a
Yeah,
trickle.
It's a trickle.
You guys know trickle. Trickle.
Little star. We're getting our balls kicked and trying to get it back out to stores. I can imagine. And they did say stop fucking panicking.
Stop panicking, dude.
It's hard to it's easy to say, but it's hard to do when you're saying everything's shut down.
Yeah. Everything's canceled.
Hospitals, grocery stores, pharmacies, that kind of shit will remain open.
Yeah. Trickle, y'all.
Six Flags still has to show up to collect money and do paperwork.
There you go.
That's at Six Flags.
And they got to ride rides.
All right, so those are some of the comments that are coming in from people that are working in shit. So food distribution, hospitals, shit like that. Look, man, I feel bad because of the uncertainty that everybody's going through. Dude, not only are you concerned about your supplies, but if your income is now cut off, how are you even
to do?
How are you going to buy shit? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? This is I don't even know, dude, to be honest. I can't even pretend to know.
I know.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Please enlighten us.
Here's the deal, guys. You got to stop buying stuff in bulk, dude. Nobody buys a month's worth of groceries in 3 days. Okay? That's why there's shortages.
Yeah.
If you're looking around and asking yourself, how is there just a Brussels sprout rolling around the grocery store? Is this what's left to buy? It's because everybody's buying a month's worth of groceries. When do you do that to yourself? When do you do that for your family? Buy a week's worth, dude. Be normal. If you stay normal, then everything's going to be normal. But if everybody doesn't stay normal, then how do you expect things to stay normal? It's easy. Trickle down economics.
So the homeless people are being put in hotels
Yeah, bro.
now, which is
Now's the time more than ever to be homeless. I'll tell you that much.
Here's the thing. If we were able to do that, if we have the capability, why haven't we done that before? I don't, and
Well, no, now
that's
it's a
fucking
state of
question.
emergency. Yeah. This is they're doing it because it's an emergency, guy.
Yeah. Well, goddamn.
If they can't evict us now, how come they don't try to evict us all year? Hilarious. Here's the deal. And a lot of people are like, hey, man, my kids are here stuck with me 24 hours. What am I supposed to do with my kids? Watch them. Watch them, bro. What do you mean? What are you supposed to do with your kids?
I'm only used to parenting after work hours. When, a couple hours, you put them to sleep and then they're fucking done.
Yep.
I got these son bitches up all day. Fuck, I'm gonna do with this little cocksucker all day. You know how early he's up? Holy fuck. I've been fucking underappreciating these teachers dealing with these little fucks all day.
Now, if you can't deal with them, imagine the goddamn teacher you send your horrible kid with, bro. Poor teacher, dude.
Yes.
Dude, I am so happy. I hope that everybody figures out that it's not the teacher, bro. You have a dumb kid. Try to teach your kid something this week, bro. And if you can't, guess what? Your kid's dumb. The teacher that your kid has isn't a bad teacher. Your kid is dumb.
To all the dumb kids out there, the views of Hooter are not the views of you know what? Yeah, if you got a dumb kid, you know you got a dumb fucking kid.
Don't be blaming the teacher. Stop blaming the teacher, bro.
Yeah,
okay,
fuck it, dude. There's fucking, dude. There's some. I hate to say it. There's dumb fucking kids. There's kids that just.
There's dumb people. Dumb kids grow up to be dumb people.
Yeah,
yes.
It's not like, oh yeah, well you gotta fucking, it's a kid, man, and blah, blah, blah. Not, dude.
No.
This motherfucker. Look, a dumb adult didn't just turn into a dumb adult overnight. That dumbness followed him since fucking he's just a dumb motherfucker. And it doesn't mean that they're,
useless.
Yeah, no. Look, people have tried to teach them. They've attempted to teach them. But they just don't have the capability to get it. Not everybody gets it.
Not everybody's smart.
Yeah. So
You need dumb people.
So what can people do, Hooter? I'm going to turn this into a day show thing.
Please do.
Okay. So
I have all the answers, Dad.
what can people do in this time of being home with their kids? You're Father of the Year now, a few years running. What do you suggest to parents that aren't used to having their kids with them? What should they do with them now that they're there?
I'm going to tell you this right now, Dad.
Yes.
Mr. Moreno.
Yes.
Welcome to the 2 Moreno shows.
Moreno.
Yeah. Here's the deal. Whether you have kids at your house or not, okay, the way to keep calm and keep cool during this stay away from people and stay home time is you got to get a routine going, bro. You have to. That's the only way you're gonna not go crazy. And look, Dad, I know you're not the type of dude. You don't like to stick to a script, bro. Okay? You're a goddamn trailblazer. All right? You look at a schedule and you crumple it up and say, nah. Not today. We're taking a walk at Venice Beach, guys. I know it says to stay safe and away from people.
Nobody had said that yet.
Not today.
Nobody had said that
Pack that car.
Get the beach blanket. Hey, get the boogie boards. You got the beach chairs, Chiki? Get some sandwiches. Let's go have sandwiches at the beach.
We got plenty of supplies. No, you got to get a routine, bro. From the second you wake up to, you got to have every hour accounted for. And it can't just be school things. It's got to be different things. Otherwise, you're both going to want to shoot your brains out. It's got to be some sort of rec time, some sort of activity time. I know not everybody has like a backyard and stuff, but there has to be some sort of like walk around your block or something, dude. Me personally, this is what I'm going to do, bro. I am going to start gardening. And I'm going to have the kids help me. And look, you bang out
Veggies?
veggies, bro.
Okay.
Veggies.
Gladiolas?
What, dude?
Carnations?
Nah, bro.
Tiger lilies?
Things that we can eat. Things that are going to help us.
Iris?
Weed.
I'll be there for that. I'll be there for that harvest.
I'll be for the trimming, bro.
That's a great idea.
No, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I was fucking around with the weed, but I'm serious, bro.
That's what I said. It's a great idea. Well, your tomatoes. That's a swell plan.
No, it has to be that, dude. There has to be learning. There's a lot of things online that will hook you up. Like there's a where you could sign in online, and they give you like worksheets to help with, still teach your kids stuff.
Yes.
And if you don't do that, then you just do YouTube. You could find anything, bro, anything. So as long as you like,
as far as gardening goes,
no, as far as just your daily chores or whatever, like the tias, they sent me this thing. I think since they're teachers, they got it sent to them, and they sent it out to parents of what your day should consist of. If you're stuck at home too with your kids, it's like they help you make breakfast, then they help you clean, and then you do some math, and then you do some iPad time, and then they help you make lunch, and then you go outside and you play, and it's structure. Everybody needs structure, not just kids, dude. Adults need it. I'm
not a fan of structure.
Exactly, I know that, but that's the only way you're not going to go crazy, bro.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah, dude. You, if anybody, you should garden, bro. I feel you'd make a great gardener.
Why do you say that?
Because I feel
I had a plant that I killed.
What cactus?
I don't know what kind of plant it was.
No, but you're older now. You're wiser. You know what I mean? You're a lot more calm, dude. You're patient.
You would think that. I am more patient. But, maybe you're right. Maybe I should try to do like some... Because you could do gardening indoors, too.
Mm-hmm.
There's like these little fucking troughs that you can buy that you could plant shit in.
Yep.
Other than all this, how the fuck are you, dude?
I'm doing great, dude. Honestly, a shout out to my homie Ruben Garcia, Garcia 0415, because, dude, Sunday when I needed to go grocery shopping, he posted a story, and he was like, "Oh, it's nice and calm here," and I was like, "Where the hell is that, bro?"
Yep.
And he was like, "Stater Brothers, Huntington Beach." I was like, "No," and he was like, "Yeah." I said, "All right, well, guess what? I'm on my way, my poppy." So shout out to that fool, and dude, I just want to say thank you to him because, dude, he's gonna help me out in a big way, bro. And I don't want to fucking say what he's gonna help me out with because then everybody's gonna reach out to him. But thank you, Ruben Garcia. You're a real one, Papi.
It's a lot of motherfuckers are going. They're hoarding for themselves.
Yes.
So it's good to hear somebody that's saying, "Hey, man, come here."
Yeah.
Instead of fucking, let me take all of this shit.
Yup.
Somebody posted a thing the other day where it was a store, and I'm not gonna say their name, but they posted this thing where they said we have water and we have toilet paper, and they had cases of water, and they had a pallet of toilet paper. This is the place that's not known for selling either one of those things, right? And then the comments were eating them up alive. They're like, "I will never support your business again. How could you be gouging people like this?" They were selling a case of 24 waters for $25. And they were selling toilet paper for $3 a roll.
Dirty.
Now, they claimed that these are the prices that they got it at. And so in order for them to be able to keep their business going.
Gotcha, okay.
Now, here's the thing. I don't know if you're getting a fucking case of water for $25, it seems excessive.
Yeah.
Now,
well, for sure.
If you're buying the water one bottle at a time, however, you're then getting it, you're paying $1 and you have no problem paying $1.
Right.
So basically that's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
The problem is you're buying the case of 24 for 25,
right? Which
I don't give a fuck if it's Fiji.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck, alkaline water, whatever the fuck is out there.
Yeah.
$25 for a case of water seems a little bit excessive. $3 for a roll of toilet paper seems a little bit excessive. And so people were saying, "I'm not going to support your business anymore," blah, blah. There was this asshole that bought a shit ton of Purell out by Tennessee somewhere. Did you see this guy?
Oh, yes. 17,000 bottles.
Dude, this fucking cocksucker was selling it for inflated prices on eBay. They shut him down, by the way. And then they came after him because it's illegal to price gouge during a crisis, which this clearly if this isn't a fucking crisis, and it's not like everybody's saying this, like nobody's being Chicken Little, the sky is falling.
Right.
Whether you want to admit it or not, we're on a different fucking planet today than we were a fucking month ago, right?
Yes.
And so this is a crisis. And so the dude since has donated the goddamn hand sanitizer.
Well, yeah.
But how
you
much
have
did he
nowhere to
make?
sell?
I was talking to Peter. We did the Spanish podcast, No Te Asustes.
Yeah.
And his argument was, not that it was a valid one, but he said, isn't this capitalism at its finest? It's like, how about people when they're sick with the crisis and the medication costs this much? Are you not price gouging them? How come it's okay for the government to do it, but when somebody tries to do it, I get it. If you bought a couple of them and you're trying to come up, it's like people that go out and buy collectible shit.
Yeah.
And then they turn it,
The hottest Christmas toys.
College Jordans, the Hatchimal a few years ago, they buy it for X amount and then they double the money.
But then they rape your ass.
But if nobody could find hand sanitizer and people are getting sick because they're unable to wash their hands and you have it and you're trying to get $100 for a goddamn bottle, you're just a piece of shit fucking human, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was nervous because I saw this mom post that, and she didn't create it, but she stole it and then she reposted it. And it says something about, a toilet paper shortage and a water shortage sucks, but a baby formula shortage would be awful. Parents, be responsible and just buy what you need. Now, that's a great post, right? And that's all if you live in a world that's full of rainbows and unicorns and flowers. Because, dude, if I have a baby, I can't trust that other people are going to be doing the right thing.
Of course.
I need to look out for my baby. I need to make sure that my baby isn't hungry in 3 weeks, bro. I'm buying formula, bro. Okay? And because I can't trust other people.
Yeah.
My homie just had a baby and that fool couldn't find formula, bro. And I was like, God
cut you off
damn,
for a
that's
second.
brutal.
We've been doing this podcast since 2017.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done this, but I'm going to do it right now.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to go take a piss.
I'll
be right back.
But he's telling me he's not at risk, bro. If that's not the oldest, only old men do that, bro.
I think
it hasn't even been an hour.
I know. I think that's the first
He
sign.
went to go pee right before we started.
I know.
It's been 42 minutes. Bro. Unbelievable, man. Well, look, at this time, I'm going to tell everybody on my Instagram that we're live on Facebook. We're on my dad's Facebook. And I think this is about to, we only have, I don't know, maybe 16 more minutes on here. So, go from Instagram to my dad's Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, sorry. I guess you're going to have to just, you're going to have to wait till the podcast comes out. But also, if you guys aren't listening on my Instagram or my dad's Facebook, then next week, hop on one of these things. That way you could interact with us and you could leave comments on the lives and then we could go back and forth with you. And it's a lot more, dude, it is a lot more fun, bro. When we could go back and forth with you guys, it just makes it better. And also, like, when I make fun of my dad and then I see you guys laughing, that's the best, bro. So, make sure to do that. In other news, dude, I went live the other day, bro, on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And 2 people were on. Okay. Well, more than 2 people were on, but I'm going to point out these 2 people that were on because, dude, we almost had a fight, bro. It was Mega Man and Beto Duran, our good friend. And, bro, these guys started going at it in the middle of my live, bro. I felt like Beto does before a big-time boxing match, dude. Because they just started going back and forth nasty. I was like, oh, are we going to have a fight, bro? Is this the weigh-ins right now? What up, Dad?
Hey.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm great.
I forgot what I was talking about, but I'm talking about now the live that I went on the other day on my Instagram and how Beto Vision and Mega Man podcast started going back and forth on my goddamn live.
What do you mean they started going back and forth?
They started fighting each other, dude.
Hysterical.
They started jabbing at each other.
Hysterical.
I said, yo, what's going on here?
Oh, you're live.
My live,
yeah. I walked in the middle of your conversation here, but I saw that. First of all, what is Beto doing?
I don't know.
Beto's on CBS with Jim Hill. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
He works at Golden Boy.
He works at Golden Boy.
He works at the XFL, the Wildcats.
Yes.
No longer a season, but he still works there.
Mm-hmm. He's a celebrity. He's a sports celebrity. You know, or I mean, not a sports celebrity, but he's a celebrity in his own right in the sporting world.
Correct.
I think is a fair thing to say.
Very fair.
Mega Man, no disrespect, but I mean,
yeah,
what are you doing?
Yeah, bro, they were going back and forth, and I love how Beto, this fool, hops on my live.
Yeah.
Talks a bunch of shit.
Beto does.
Yeah. To me.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah.
3 comments later. Hey, so I'm back doing podcast. Check it out. Living the Dream with Beto Duran. And also, Let's Go Ricky Roll with Beto Duran. And I say, hey, are you talking shit on my goddamn comments here on my live? Or are you promoting your shit? Mm-hmm. Pick one, dude.
So, Teresa Ponce just said, did you wash your hands for 20 seconds? I didn't touch anything other than my dick that's been in my pants the whole time, but I still washed my hands with warm water, with soap, and I sang happy birthday 2 times.
Oh, there you go, dude.
I think that's what they say, right?
Happy birthday twice?
If you sing happy birthday twice while you wash your hands with warm water and soap, that's sufficient enough.
I always heard the ABCs.
Okay, that's whatever it is. But there's people, dude. Have you ever been in a bathroom and somebody goes to wash their hands? They throw water on their hands.
Yeah.
The fucking thing hits it. They go like that and they're done.
More times than not, yeah.
So those days are fucking done, dude. And you know what I do find myself doing is washing my hands way more now than ever before. Mm-hmm. Not that I didn't wash my hands before, but now it's like almost like it's a constant washing of hands.
Yeah.
The other day, we went out to the market and we put on gloves because just the shit that everybody's touching. What?
But you went to Venice Beach, bro. It's like, pick one.
What are you talking about?
You wore gloves to the supermarket, but there you go talking to wackos.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm fucking shaking hands like, hey, pleased to meet you, fucking wacko.
I feel your work, oh. I feel you were.
No. They're fucking out there fucking high-fiving motherfuckers, and look at you. You're all sniffly.
Hey, when you wake up, do you feel like you have it?
You know what's interesting? Somebody said that a surefire way to find out is you take a deep breath, right? And you hold it for 10 seconds. If you could do that without coughing or without your chest hurting, that chances are you're, what do you call it? You don't have it, because it's a respiratory thing.
Well, when you told me that, I've been doing it every morning because, dude, I like any little thing, dude. Like if I get if I feel weird and any throat, anything, dude, I'm like, oh, that's it. I have it. I have the fucking coronavirus.
Also, the other thing that they say, and I don't know how true this is.
They say,
listen, like I say, there's so much. Look, fucking, we were talking earlier, like, because Peter said, do you believe this was made in a lab? Do you believe that it was man-made? And I go, well, there's people saying that, but there's also people saying that it came from fucking bat soup. Like, and who knows? Like, one of those is either made in a lab or it came from fucking bats. I don't know. Eating animals, Now, I've never fucking caught anything from eating bat soup in the past.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How do you order your bat, by the way?
What's that?
How do you order your bat? How do you like it done?
Usually medium well.
Okay.
You don't want to go rare.
Gotcha.
Because then that there's if you
Too
get a
much
vampire
bacteria.
bat, then you're fat.
Oh, gotcha.
So and you never know if it's a vampire bat or a fruit bat. They look really similar until they transform, obviously.
Gotcha.
Anyway, my point to all that is there's where are we going with that? There was the information that's coming from here to there. What was I talking about? I was talking about something.
We don't know where it came from.
No. So the other thing that they said is that you'll start feeling it in your throat first. That your throat will be scratchy or whatever, right? And then you'll start feeling some pain because it starts attaching itself to. That's the first place that it attacks is your throat. Again, I don't know, but because that's how I got into the bat. And the other thing is that so much information's coming, you got to filter through it. But anyway, so supposedly it's in your throat. So when you start feeling shit in your throat, then you're supposed to hydrate like crazy and drink a ton of water, because then the chances are that it won't go to your lungs. You'll push it into your stomach, into your digestive system, and then the acids will kill it and it won't hit the lungs. Now, I don't know that that's true. I'm not trying to pass off false information, but to me is why I have been drinking a boatload of, which is why I had to go pee right now. I've been hydrating.
The pee machine over here.
Well, I'm like hydrating like crazy just to make sure that if there's something there, I'm pushing it into my goddamn stomach where it has a better chance of getting fucking gone. Because what happens is supposedly this thing goes into your lungs, it attaches into your lungs, and even if you survive it, your lungs will be scarred and you will have respiratory issues for your rest of your life. Those scars in your lungs won't heal. So again, I don't know how true that is, but it's been making me drink more water. And then plus I had coffee and then you brought me more coffee. So, not making excuses for me going pee. I'm just saying drink more water.
I've been drinking water all day, and I've been drinking coffee, and you brought me coffee, but I'm not making excuses on why I had to go pee, bro. Yeah. Dude,
somebody just put Otto is a smart guy. What did Otto do?
He was drowning everybody with Lysol.
Oh, God.
Shout out to the $20 chef, dude, for calling it the Rona, and that's so catchy.
Is that the first guy that you heard call it the Rona?
Yeah.
Okay.
He made like this meme, and he got this new app where you could put anybody's face on any GIF, right? And so he put dudes without a job or people without a job, and then it said, "Hey, when when the Rona hits your city, but you don't have a job to go to anyway, so you don't really give a fuck." And then it's some guy dancing, right? But the face is people without a job. And so he said, when the Rona hits. And, bro, when I read the Rona, I was like, oh, that's the name.
The Rona.
That's the name, the Rona.
Look, and again, nobody's trying to make light of it, but you got to laugh at some of the shit. There's also a book, and I forget the name of the book. Tina Garza just wrote. Dean Koontz wrote about it too. And I want to say the book was written, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tina, if you know, please put it up there. The book was written in the 1980s, if I'm not mistaken, and it talks about a virus coming out of China that shuts down the world, which is crazy because there's also a book, and I know this for a fact, that was written before the Titanic sunk. That was called Titan, and it's about a giant cruise liner that sinks, which is fucking nuts because it's like almost like a prediction. So anyway, if you do know when it was written and what the name of the book is, Tina, let me know so that I could mention it right now, and I don't sound like a fucking maniac. But I did read because people have been posting pictures of it left and right.
Yeah,
they've also been posting clips of The Simpsons predicting this.
I did. I wanted to watch that episode to see. Because a lot of the pictures said that they were calling it the coronavirus, but I don't think that's real. I think that was photoshopped.
The Simpsons?
Yeah.
I don't think they called it I mean, if they called it the coronavirus,
that's crazy talk.
The book is called The Eyes of Darkness by Dean Koontz.
In 1984.
I believe 81, actually. 81.
1981, The Eyes of Darkness by Dean Koontz. And it talks about the fucking the virus, which Is it coincidence? I mean, look at how much shit Nostradamus fucking wrote about and predicted that's come to pass. If you interpret it that way,
exactly, dude.
You know
That's what I
mean?
was just.
It's
about
how
to
you
say.
interpret the shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, is that too hard to think of? Right? A killer virus coming out of China. If you're an American, right, and you're writing stuff, like, is that hard to?
And it's 1981.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean?
So if I go back to 1981, which I was in 7th grade at the time, you're kind of alert to what's going on, I imagine, at that time, a little bit. The biggest scare at that time was nuclear war with Russia, and Russia and China were allies because communism, they were both communist. So there was definitely propaganda coming
from that area.
coming from here, scaring you about those areas. So yes, it is in all likelihood part of that, propaganda to us against them type of, we are the good guys, they are the bad guys. Capitalism must win at all costs.
USA number one.
USA number one, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, so yeah, when you ask me, is that a possibility? 100 fucking %.
Yeah, right. You see?
What's that?
You see?
What?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, all right.
That's what I'm saying, mommies and poppies. But it's all good, dude. We're gonna get through this, Dad.
Somebody just said, how do you interpret like the Bible? Now, I will tell you this. Yes, Red Dawn was one of those movies that was, promoting that type of a thing. I will tell you this. There's a lot of people that are saying that Jesus is coming back.
Oh, bro. Oh, well, hey, Easter's on its way, so maybe.
Listen, you fuck. Did you even go to Ash Wednesday?
No, dude. What,
do you know how much coronavirus was transmitted during Ash Wednesday?
Dude, I've always said this, bro. I've always said this. This is it's so gross. Church, dude, like going and sharing a goddamn cup of wine with a bunch of strangers, disgusting. Getting the little treat.
Wafer?
Yeah, the little wafer treat.
The host.
That they give you. What is it?
The body of Christ?
Yeah. Jesus' skin, bro.
Yes.
You don't know where the priest's fingers have been, bro?
You do know.
Yeah, down a kid's pants. You ever been down a kid's pants? It is disgusting.
Disgusting down there.
Yeah.
I've been down my pants and it's disgusting.
Exactly, dude. Like it's I've always been so grossed out. I've always been so happy that I've never made my communion because then I'd have to share with all these goddamn animals and Neanderthals. Like, bro.
Don't wash their hands.
And don't bro, like, it's disgusting, dude. I've always been so disgusted. So I could see that corona being spread. What do you want a dirty forehead for, bro?
I don't know. But here's the thing. A lot of people are saying that somebody just asked Bill Francis from Iowa said, how do you interpret like the Bible type of thing?
Oh, yeah. The way
How many hosts make a whole Jesus? That's good, you fuck.
That's very good.
So there's a lot of people saying these are the end times. This is biblical. This is what the Bible said would happen. And here it is. There's this plague sent by God to punish the world for its wickedness. As a matter of fact, somebody went live the other day. A lot of people are going live right now. More people than usual are going live, Yeah. I saw an old friend of mine was live at Costco on Friday, I think it was. I think I told you about it. Was it Thursday? Yes, it was Thursday. And
Friday.
And he fucking braved those lines at Costco because he went to go get shrimp salads because on Friday, you do not eat meat. And then he live streamed how he had stood in line and fought and weathered this apocalypse to get his shrimp salads porque mañana no se come carne because tomorrow we don't eat meat. I think...
Now that gets me mad for plenty of reasons.
Okay.
But to start, okay, say you walk into Costco.
Yes.
Right? And in your mind, you're in there to get 3 shrimp salads.
Three
right?
shrimp salads.
Now, the second I see 1,000 people in Costco, guess who's not eating shrimp salad the next day?
This fucking guy.
Yes. Me and the 2 other people that were planned to eat shrimp salad with me are no longer, that's no longer on the menu, dude.
I'm like,
okay?
Is there another spot? Is there possibly another place
Let me tell you something.
that has arugula and goddamn shrimp?
This dude was better off going out to the ocean and fishing for shrimp, dude. This guy was better off looking for Lieutenant Dan, hopping on his shrimp boat and trying to go get shrimp.
He's got more of a shot at reviving Bubba Gump to give him some salad shrimp.
No, dude. First of all, as soon as you saw everybody
Yes.
loading up at Costco,
Yes.
you should have said, hey, it's probably time to get a cart. And, okay, yeah, I'll get the 3 shrimp salad, but I'll also get cans of tuna, water, toilet paper.
You're
goddamn
there. You're going to
Spam.
stand in line.
You're already going to stand in line, dude.
Yes,
And
yes,
here's the
yes.
other thing. If I'm behind an asshole and I have my cart full and all this guy has is 3 shrimp salad, this fool didn't even need to get a cart. He just is walking around with 3 shrimp salads.
Getting exposed
Bro, yeah.
to the Rona.
Yeah. Asking to get the
What's
Rona.
worse? 3 salads or a trip to Venice
Taking a
Beach?
stroll on Venice Beach? Taking a stroll to Costco for 3 goddamn shrimp salads. If I'm on a cart, bro,
Yes.
I am hitting this fool. Like, hey, man, get out of the way, bro.
Yeah.
What are you doing? And why shrimp salad? Oh, well, because tomorrow we don't eat meat. Bro, move, dude. You need the Rona. Go get a Rona salad, bro. Because that's enough out of you.
And at this point, who's still not eating meat on Fridays?
I know,
Because
dude.
listen, there's more people not eating meat every day because it's better for the environment and because they're vegan than because the fucking priest said. Maybe the priest should stop fucking kids and don't worry about fucking the congregation not eating goddamn meat.
How about when the priest take the meat out of their mouth, the kid meat out of their mouth, bro?
The kid meat.
Then I'm fucking eating double cheeseburgers on Fridays, bro, because I don't care, dude.
The lines at In-N-Out have never been longer.
I just don't understand. Dude, does it even say to not eat meat in the Bible?
I to be honest, dude, I've never read Don't Eat Meat. And I've read the Bible, especially for 40 days and 40 nights. Don't eat meat.
Man, Catholics get so pissed off
At the meat.
at the meat thing.
And calling them out for their belief on something that who knows where it came. If anybody knows where this Don't Eat Meat on Friday came from, enlighten me.
And I'll
Please, let me
apologize.
know. And I will gladly apologize. I will stop eating goddamn meat on Friday. If you can show me and prove to me beyond a fucking shadow of a goddamn doubt. I'm not making fun of God's people.
I am. But still,
Yeah.
if you could show me,
Yes.
hey, man, this is where on this day,
Yep.
he rose and said, hey, y'all, I'm going to be gone for a while. Well, during that time, please don't eat meat.
Right around March.
Yeah,
Heading into April.
yeah, I'm going to be on hiatus.
Right around springtime.
I'm going to quarantine myself.
Right around springtime. Fridays. No meat. Right. Until I rise and the Easter Bunny shows up, then we could go back to the meat.
And let me tell you something, guys.
Fridays.
Saturday through Thursday, knock yourself out.
How about Wednesday?
Yeah, go ahead, dude. No worries.
Thursday, we're still good.
So-
Thursday at midnight.
But the second that clock
How about Thursday at midnight?
strikes midnight and it's now Friday,
Yes. Okay.
you cut that shit out. No taste buds.
Okay.
No meat should be touching taste buds on Friday.
Okay.
Do you sinners hear me?
Amen.
We hear you.
Thank you, St. Hooter.
Very welcome. Now I'll be back. Okay, guys?
And I'll know
And I'll know.
if you motherfuckers
Because my
had a
dad,
taco.
my dad's watching.
If any of you fuckers had carne asada, eternal damnation, you fucks. For you. Did you have a taco, you motherfucker? Hey, you have done a great life your whole life. You had a taco?
Come here.
Fucking March 15th, 1989, which happened to be a Friday? Come here, you cocksucking pig.
Hey, Ernesto.
We're going to talk.
Come here. I saw you feeding homeless kids carne asada tacos.
You
on a Friday.
motherfucker!
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
How did you not give them tacos de papa?
How did you not go out and get shrimp salads for these kids?
You piece of shit! You're going to hell.
That's it.
You're going to hell.
That's it.
That's it. It's at this. How the fuck are we still fucking selling that shit? How? How's anybody still buying this?
Yes, that's the question. That's
How's anybody still buying this? You know, and look, we're probably offending some people right now. Yeah. People are getting pissed off, saying, "Oh, this is some bullshit." Look, I was on board.
Six people went to go pray for us.
Yeah, and listen, that's fine. You know,
6 people went to go search the Bible up and down on where it says no meat, dude.
And then you shall not have tacos. It's Taco Tuesday, not Taco Friday.
Now hold hands.
Amen.
Hold hands with everybody around you.
Now touch elbows.
Yeah, no. Touch hands, bro. We need to spread corona in this goddamn church. I saw so many people at church on Sunday. Stop going to church, dude. It's not that serious. It's the same book they're reading, guy. Just go get the book. Read it yourself. So shake hands with your kids.
I was saying, I started watching some of these lives, you know. You saw people doing that. And then you also saw people having some conversations. You know, I saw somebody that I follow that has well over pretty close to 200,000 followers, if not more. Mm-hmm. They got together with somebody else. And you know how you can go invite somebody onto your live. And
hey, that was pretty gnarly right now, huh?
What's that?
I don't think we've ever shit on Catholics as hard as we just did.
Especially right in the middle of Lent.
Yeah.
During a plague sent by the good Lord.
Bro, that was... Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, goddamn.
Hey, thoughts and prayers.
I'm going to drive 20 on the freeway just in case. Just to be safe.
Just in case you pissed off God. Yeah. Why are you telling people to eat meat? Yeah. I heard you fuck. Yo, eat meat, you said. You motherfucker.
For every yo we say, add a patty to your burger. What's wrong with you?
So they went live, and they started talking about how this is ushering in the new world order. Mm-hmm. And they were saying how the aliens are responsible for this, and they're helping us to be better humans. And how, if you notice, the pollution is cleaned up. We're creating a better planet by shutting everything down. And that instead of being afraid, we should be happy because the return of Jesus Christ is imminent. And they went on and they had plenty of people, you know, saying amen and yes, he's coming and whatnot.
Hallelujah hands.
And look, that's all fine and dandy, mm-hmm. you know, because those are just, it's like us. We're regular fucks. Nobody's going to listen to us. And if you're not eating meat, whatever the fuck we say is not going to fucking matter. Right. You know, it's not like they're going to be like, oh, fucking Martin and Hooter said, fuck it, let's go get Taco Bell, even though it's Friday, right? Now, with that said, that's one thing for us to say dumb shit. It's one thing for these people to say whatever they're saying on their lives. Kenneth Copeland is a televangelist. I'm pretty sure this is who it was. I'm pretty sure it was Kenneth Copeland. And if I'm mistaken, then my bad. But there was a televangelist on last week, mm-hmm. and they have a voice, and people respect them. Not everybody, but a big chunk of the population respects these guys. And this dude was on doing his thing, and he started curing people of the coronavirus.
Through the screen?
He asked people to touch the TV screen as he prayed for them and receive their healing. And look, I know we're making fun of a lot of this shit right now. But here's the thing. I'm not telling people not to pray. I'm not telling people not to not eat meat. Whatever the fuck. Do whatever you're going to do. But it's very irresponsible for a person with that kind of an outreach to tell them to put their hands on their screen and be healed.
Was he charging?
Well, I'm sure that at some point, the clip that I saw, he wasn't, he hadn't asked for the money, but I'm sure they never not heal without charging. The bigger their donation, the bigger your miracle, usually most of the goddamn time.
I wonder what the price is for
a corona healing.
Yeah,
it's got to be
corona
up there.
through the screen.
Oh, dude. So anyway, the people, I would imagine that the people that are listening to this guy are elderly. I can't imagine the youth of today putting their hands to the screen asking for a healing. No. I unfortunately, the people that are listening are people who are older and susceptible for this. And again, I'm not saying don't pray. That's not my fuck. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you feel sick and you have a suspicion that you have this, and you're one of those poor bastards putting your hand on the screen, follow that up with medical fucking advice. Follow that up with seeing a fucking doctor. Follow that up with a scientist. Not saying that this guy was wrong, and not saying that he didn't cure people by putting their fucking hands on the TV screen, but just to be safe. Just to be safe, go to the doctor.
Yeah,
When I saw that, I said to myself, I need to go and be the antithesis of this. Is that the right word?
Antithesis.
Is that right?
I'm gonna roll with it.
I could be completely wrong.
No. It goes perfect with this story,
Okay,
actually.
And I said, I'm going to start my own church. And so seeing this guy inspired me, Hooter. And last minute, you know how I do shit last minute. Last minute, I decide to go live and say, hey guys, tomorrow I'm having a Bible study. Now, I just pulled this out of my ass, and we're going to have prayer. We're going to
as per usual.
As per usual, you know. And I have a lot of, I've done a lot of research on the Bible and marijuana and things. So I thought, I'll do a service on weed and the Bible, and, you know, we'll spend some time in fellowship with people. And so I put that on my Instagram story, and a few people shared it. And so I thought, okay, I'll do this tomorrow. Okay. Now,
this was
on Saturday, sometime Saturday. Beto got, and I went live. I went on my live and I said, hey, tomorrow at 11 Pacific Standard Time, I'll be having a Bible study and blah, 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 blah. Tune in. You know, tune in at 11 tomorrow. If you can't go to church, come to church here. Beto was on there, and I told Beto that I would fist him. And then I thought, and then so somehow my live to promote the Bible study turned into an in-service on fucking fisting. And somebody put a comment, I think the homie from Florida, Martica, put, is this really a fucking infomercial on fisting right now, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like, hey, man, fucking no. That wasn't what it is. So anyway, long story short, I scheduled a Bible study for the next day. Mm-hmm. The next day, and I had set my alarm, and I said, okay, I'll get up and prep for the Bible study, you know. So I got up, I got high, and I thought, you know, I start looking now. The Bible study is at, the Bible study was at 11. Okay.
And you've announced that.
And I've announced that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as a good preacher, I should have prepped for, I'm not going to say weeks or months, but at least a few days, or at least a full day, or at least a few hours, if nothing else. Okay. So it's after 10.
But you prepped during your dream.
And I'm running around talking about, hey, Chiki, where'd I leave that fucking paperwork?
No. Where'd you put my paperwork, Chiki? What paperwork? You know which one. The one for my Sunday service. Where is it? No, I left it here. And it should still be here.
Okay. And so now I'm looking for my fucking shit. Do you remember when I told you that story about how I went to a meditation thing to have my energy recharged, and then I went with Victor Valena and Chiki, and we took Naomi, and it was at the Santa Monica place.
Yes.
And I'm all like, where do I fucking, like, we're late. We're fucking late. God damn it. This is a no parking thing. And I'm all stressed out going to a place. And I'm like, wait a minute, why can't I just de-stress? Why do I have to go in there before I calm the fuck down? I need to calm down here. So I'm running around. So then I'm like, okay. I can't find those notes.
Tearing the place
I'll
apart.
just go on my computer. So now my computer's fucking up because fucking I haven't updated it.
It has the Rona.
And so now I'm like, God damn it, my computer's not fucking working. So then Chiki gives me her computer, and I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to be...
Chiki, how come you don't have the password? How come my password doesn't work to get into your computer, Chiki? Huh? What?
So I'm like, okay, wait, fucker. Breathe. I just told myself, fucking breathe, dude. And
this was after mayhem.
This was after mayhem.
Yeah.
Now I'm maybe 15
Your
minutes.
place looked like the fucking supermarket.
Chiki's like, I found it. I go, where was it? He goes in this back by the closet. I emptied it all out, and I don't know why I put it in there. There's no reason for it to be in there.
It was in between the 500 cup of soups we bought this week. It was in between the beef flavor and the chicken flavor. Remember? That's how you said you were going to remember. It's where the beef starts and the chicken ends.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. I had told people, it's chill. It's going to be fucking chill. Just going to be a little Bible study. We're going to learn about the sacrament, about weed, about blah, 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 yada, 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 yada. Come in your underwear. No pressure. Blah, blah, blah. Do this, do that. But now I'm all stressed out before my fucking... And then I'm like, okay. So then I say, you know what? Let's just start off with breathing. And then I wrote some... I got some sage. I started saging the place. I packed a couple bowls because, some sacrament. And I got the anointing oil that I have gotten, which in a lot of people's beliefs is made with 6.5 pounds of weed, right? Mm-hmm. So I have a little jar of this anointing oil. I start the thing, and I started by saying, all right, everybody, let's breathe. But I didn't tell anybody about the desmadre that had just occurred. All right, getting prepped for my Bible study. Like
that's professional preacher fashion.
What's that?
You don't let them know about the mayhem that's going behind.
No. Listen, by the time they saw me, I had sage. I was blowing the whistle. Everything was under control, Hooter, The
organ was playing.
I had an outline of what I wanted to do. And to be honest, the outline went out the goddamn window.
Of course.
5 minutes into. After the breathing, it was a free-for-all. After the breathing, I got to tell you, that Bible study went everywhere, dude.
Now, how many things from your notes did you talk about? And also, was breathing on the notes?
Yes. I said to myself,
well,
if
first
I'm
thing on
not
the
breathing,
list,
if I'm not breathing. But here's the thing. Here's the reality of it, Hooter, is that during mayhem, during pandemonium, during desmadre, how many people don't take the time to breathe?
All of them.
How many people just sit there and get so overwhelmed that just to go doesn't even register in their mind, okay? So I said, let me just start, which is why I said, let me make it a point to have people breathe. Mostly for me, I needed that moment to fucking breathe. Anyway.
Well, good thing you found the notes, bro.
I know. Why was I even looking for them? I wasn't going to get them use them. You're right. I don't work well with schedules and outlines.
Nope.
Look at this podcast. It's all over the goddamn place. 90% of the goddamn time.
Even when you start a story,
yeah,
you don't stick to the story, guy. You go 5 different places before the end of the story, dude. I don't understand why you needed the notes.
I don't know. I have no idea why I need it. I didn't need the goddamn notes, to be honest.
And how hard would it have been to write a new set of notes?
It wouldn't have been hard.
It was probably harder to turn the fucking place upside down.
It was very hard to turn the place upside down. The place got turned upside down. It looked like goddamn Walmart.
Oh, no.
Okay. So I do my Bible study, and towards the end, I'm pretty high by the end of it. I'd been smoking all morning, plus I got the oil. and I rubbed it all over my forehead. And then I started talking about the preacher. And then I
the one that
said,
heals or that healed.
yes. And yeah, the guy that healed the coronavirus. And so I got the thing, and then I put it up to the freaking like this, camera. And I said, listen, guys, I can't promise you to cure your virus. I can't promise you any kind of miracle. But if you touch your fingers to the screen of your phone, I will give you a blessing. And then I did a whole satarakata shanda for everybody. And then I said, now, you've received this blessing. It's up to you to do with it what you will. I'm not responsible for your healing. I'm not responsible for your miracle. I'll give you the blessing. It's up to you to manifest your own goddamn miracles. All right? And wouldn't you know it, some of the comments that started coming in, you helped me with my depression. You helped me with this. Now, without me trying to televangelize and heal people, healing was taking place, Hooter. The spirit that was upon me was more powerful than even I could have imagined, because there was some healing that took place in that place.
Well, you're a healer, bro.
I think I am. And I think, so I'm going to keep on doing. Listen, if anybody wants to tune in.
Notes or no notes?
I'm going, no, you need some notes, because I do want to use some scripture. And I do want to, look, here's the thing. People aren't able to go to church. People aren't able to go to church. I want to tell some stories about, my experiences with church. And I'm not saying that this is, somebody said, hey man, I'm ready for the cult. And I'm like, hey, you fuck, don't call it a cult.
Slow down, Papa.
We're going to get shut down here,
It's day one.
Yeah, dude. So I'm going to, if anybody's interested, on my Instagram Live, Martin Comic, on Sundays at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I will be going live with a unorthodox church service. I don't even know what to call this fucking thing, because it's not church. It's not and I called it a Bible study because I thought it was going to be close to a Bible study, but it really wasn't. It was more like a little congregation of God knows what, with a little bit of preaching and some breathing and some smoking. And look, people could do it in the comfort of their own home. So if you're missing church and you need your fix, and you're open-minded, that's for sure. If you're looking for your traditional church service where you're going to kneel and stand and sit, don't come to this service.
Oh, you don't have people standing and sitting, bro?
No, I don't.
Unbelievable.
I don't. You should come to the next service. You should come to the next service, and we'll make breakfast. Bring the kids. Bring the kids to church.
You think by going to your service, I'm not going to go on Instagram Live, guy?
Yeah.
You think I'm going to drive? Everybody else could pull up in their goddamn underwear, but I have to drive to your goddamn service, dude?
Hey, well, you know what? Maybe you could join it on the live for a section.
I think
Yes.
that you are onto something, but I gotta say, dude, Reckless Ruben hit me up. It was about 11:03.
11:03
on Sunday.
Okay.
And he said, bro,
Yes.
only your dad would be late to his own church.
I was getting my notes together.
Bro.
If he only knew.
I laughed
the chaos
so hard, bro. I said, you know what, dude? You are right.
Oh my God, that's
only
so
him
funny.
Would be late to his own Bible study. He set up the Bible study.
I set up the time.
Mm-hmm.
I set up the time. I set it all up, and I was a little late. Hey, listen, sometimes church doesn't start on time.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll start it off with some music next week.
You should.
Some hymns.
You gotta.
And some hers.
You gotta get that stuff that.
What stuff?
You throw out, dude. The
What?
holy water, and you just let it sprinkle on people.
I could bless the water.
Yeah.
And holy it up.
Mm-hmm.
I can make holy water.
Yeah.
I know how to
Easy.
make holy water.
You have the recipe?
I Googled it, to be honest.
There you
It's
go.
not that hard to make holy water.
How many Our Fathers are in it?
Well, there's a couple of stepfathers.
Oh, okay.
Our stepfather who
There's
art
2.5
in heaven.
cups.
Could you imagine the stepkids God prayer?
Ooh.
Our stepfather who art in heaven, Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come
Thy will be done
on earth.
as it is in heaven. We missed the daily bread thing.
No. That's after this.
No.
Yeah.
I was already at the amen.
No.
Okay. Fuck it.
You see?
All
Well,
right.
maybe that's the step version.
Yes.
Half-assed. It goes straight to the goddamn. Because you pick it up halfway, right? So
You pick it up halfway.
Yeah, so you just
it
have
wasn't
to
there from the beginning.
No, right. You pick it up from halfway and you just do the second half of the prayer. You don't do the whole thing.
Amen. Truer words. And this is why you need to be in the church, Hooter. So anyway, I invite everybody to show up Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. on Sundays over at Martin Comic on Instagram. What else do you got going on, Hooter? Is baseball season, is Little League canceled or whatever the fuck you're doing?
So Little League,
T-ball?
which is a very big, what am I looking for? What word am I looking for?
Big industry, a big
very
fucking...
big, whatever it is. That got canceled, dude. And where I play, it's not Little League.
Where you coach.
Where I coach.
Yeah.
Yep. Where I live through my kids.
Yep.
It's not Little League. It's just a rec league. It's a city park league. And I hit up the lady who runs it, and she said, as of right now, this was last night on Sunday night. And she said, as of right now, we're still a go, that there's a meeting on Tuesday and she'll find out more then. But I can't imagine. I mean, if schools are closed, if more than, what'd you say, 30 people?
Yeah. No, well, they're saying 10.
10. I mean, I have 13 kids on my baseball team.
And then you're talking about their parents.
Yeah. Well,
Even if it's one parent.
Yeah, exactly.
Or sibling or whatever.
Plus the coaching.
Plus the coach.
You're talking about over 30 easy.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if this is outdoor, indoor, everywhere. You know, and again,
Yeah,
it's a
good point.
suggestion at this point with the 10 people. Look, again, shit's changing every fucking day.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. And opening day was supposed to be April 11th. I don't see that happening.
Opening day for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's where everybody shows up. They have breakfast. We do the banner walk. We do it all. Dude, there's no way that's happening. I don't see it.
Right.
My homie, he was going to have a party at his for his kid. He's turning 5, and they invited us and our kids, and it was one of those places where you know the malls, how like they turn a old Macy's or an old Sears or an old JCPenney into like a jumper place.
Sure.
So he got it reserved for his son, and they canceled his ass. They told him, hey man, we'll refund you, or we can set up a later date,
Right.
but it's not going to happen. And that was supposed to be this weekend. So if that's closed,
Would you
I
have
can't
gone
imagine.
even if it was open, though?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Out of maybe dropped off, a gift or whatever.
Sure.
But I don't think, dude.
To put your kids in that's why, like, sending them to school, I don't know that classes are going to resume. Like, right now, everything's canceled up till spring break, and then you've got spring break. And I think spring break is over the middle of
After Easter.
April, right? Which is probably just about a month away from now.
Yep.
From when we're recording this.
Yep.
I can't see shit resuming in April, to be honest.
No way, bro. No way.
Not the way that shit's escalating. I can't see shit resuming. But hey, we're still gonna be here.
Yes. We'll still be here, dude.
And thank you guys for fucking,
Could have gone pro, still going to be here. There's no sports, but there still could have gone pro, y'all.
I'm telling you, you should get the goddamn chickens to race.
Yeah, I am, dude. And also, if you have kids that want to be in the Kid Olympics, dude.
And if you have chickens.
Yes.
And you want them to race against your chickens. So you make
Let's see who could lay an egg first, bro.
Or let's see which chicken gets from point A to point B the fastest. They record it, but it has to be at the same time.
Yeah.
So you go live with them with their chickens.
Yep. And you request to be on my live it, then that's our race, bro.
Yes. I don't think that's a bad idea.
No way, dude.
They do turtle races. Why not chicken races?
They do baby races. They make them crawl from mom to dad, dude.
That just sounds wrong, dude.
Nah, that's the best.
Baby races?
Yeah, you see how the baby's just sitting right there looking around.
And you're like, go, you fuck!
You stupid baby, go to your dad.
And he's just looking around.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. Hilarious.
Oh, that's fucking funny. You got anything else, Hooter?
Nope, that's it, Bobby.
I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the YoYoYo podcast. Listen, guys, fucking stay safe. Wash your fucking hands. Don't go fucking for walks on the beach, I guess. And I think more than anything, if you're around people who are older, that are more high risk, make sure you're definitely taking care of those fucks. If you can go out and get food for them, go out and get food for them. You know, because to send a 70-year-old to the market, and there's a lot of independent 70-year-olds out there, but they have no business being in the mayhem that's out there.
Oh, I'll tell you something right now. If you're in the SoCal area, Orange County area, Northgate and La Habra, they are opening it up for people who are 65 and older. I forgot how many hours before everybody else. So those, the people who are 65 plus get first dibs at entering the store before everybody else. So if you know somebody who is 65 and older and still can drive themselves around, have them go to that grocery store. It's the Northgate in La Habra.
Bro, that's 14 years from now for me. And you know what's crazy is that I was online the other day, and I read something that made me say, what the fuck? Because it said, if you're 50 and over and you're missing out on these senior deals, don't get, and I'm like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait.
When did I start getting deals?
When did I become a senior at fucking 50? What the fuck is this? 65 was the magical age back in the day. But apparently in some places you qualify at fucking 50. I forget what restaurant.
Go get those deals, bro.
Oh, fucking the movie theaters, but now they're closed. But I get a discount at AMC because I'm over fucking 50. Crazy as that shit.
Take them.
Fuck. My senior deals.
And also, guys, now's the time more than ever to share the podcast, dude. Look, man, a lot of you guys are cooped up at home, going crazy. Share the podcast, bro. Okay?
Share the podcast. Join the Bible studies. Also, Hooters could have gone pro on his Instagram Live and YouTube, yes?
Yeah.
Also, if you speak Spanish, check out my No Te Asustes podcast. It's 100% Spanish. If you have friends that speak Spanish, it's myself, Elizabeth Covarrubias, and comedian Pinchy Peter. And that's also available everywhere you listen to the YoYoYo podcast. You could also find No Te Asustes.
Also, for the kids or for the people whose kids are home now, there are a bunch of services that are offering like free lunch and stuff to your kid. And I see it posted a lot. I'm not too sure where the website is where you could see all of them. But wherever your county is, I'm pretty sure you could Google. And there's a lot of people, dude, giving out free stuff. This my homie in Orange County, they're giving out free breakfast burritos to kids from like K through 12, so or pre-K through 12. So
you know, I didn't realize how many kids rely. I mean, I did realize it, but I think it just becomes more apparent now how many kids are dependent on that meal from the school, and that nutrition basically that they rely on it. And how many parents rely on not just them eating there, but on being able to have it as I hate to say it, but as a fucking babysitter. You know, I mean, it's you're dropping off these fucks all day so that you can go work. You know.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, fucking love you fuckers. It's definitely, we're still good. I think for the most part everything's still good. There's a couple of things that we have to adapt to, but fuck it, we've adapted to way crazier shit. We can adapt. We'll be fine. And that's the end of the world.
Peace.
Just a little bit. I think I can overdrive it just
a little